founded Fotaflo in 2009. I was traveling the world filming adventure travel, and I realized that basically no adventure business was capturing memories and providing them to their customers. So I just had a simple idea. Maybe I can make this easy for businesses that want, adventure businesses or tourism businesses that want their customers to remember them.
Yeah, it's like that moment at Disneyland or Magic Mountain, right? You don't get that on your adventure tour.
Yeah, exactly. While you're we were doing snowmobiling in Russia and ATV in Uganda, and I didn't have any amazing photos from those experiences.
And let's be honest, half the reason we go on these tours is to get the Instagram.
I think it's more than half at this point. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it is probably more than half of the reason.
That's awesome, man. So great premise. Obviously, you found a hole in the marketplace that needed to be addressed. So how's it work?
Yeah, so it's all about simplicity. So we make it easier than whatever you're doing now to capture meaningful life experiences and moments. And then by giving people memories, that's the most valuable marketing media that any brand can capture, because their customers are going to share those memories. They're going to reach new audiences on behalf of that brand, and they're going to refer people back to that business. So we track all that benefit, and then we also help people never forget about meaningful life experiences. So our platform will remarket and resend memories to people like Facebook Memories, literally for the rest of their life. And what's crazy too is that people continue to share and continue to tell their friends and family about these meaningful life moments literally forever.
Wow.
Years and years after they actually attended the experience.
I love that. I love that. So you're here at Arival conference. Is this your first, or you've been here many times?
Oh man, first time was just before the pandemic, so this is number 4 for me, and it's a good one.
How's the show been for you so far?
I arrived yesterday evening, and after a 14-hour travel day, so shouldn't take that long from Illinois, but it did, so far it's been great though, because familiar faces. Fortunately, it's such a welcoming community. There's so many thought leaders here, so the dialogue is a little bit is very meaningful and high level. So it's great to connect, and we have clients here, prospective clients, integrated partners. So I've already seen a number of those, and it's been great.
That's awesome. So what's the number one thing you're looking forward to at the show from a content perspective?
Looking forward to referrals from friends and family still continues to be the number one, I suppose, reason for discovery and experiences, and it has been for a number of years. But obviously the way that people interact online and share content, and even now how content is being created, and maybe a lack of trust really in what is real now, what content is real. So I'm curious to see the relationship between, obviously AI and AI generated content, and how that may have impacted, or even elevated authentic word of mouth marketing and referral marketing. So just really understanding AI, and then maybe some of the counter consequences that we may not anticipate around, more trust in something that's authentic.
Yeah,
seeing that relationship.
I love that idea that AI can almost allow people to take those visual moments from places that they didn't actually visit in the real world. Maybe they visited in the metaverse or something like that.
Sure.
But I think at the same time, at least for me, I find myself wanting to find those experiences that are real,
100%.
that are in nature, that are tied into the world that is not a digital world. And I would say my favorite vacations in the last 5 years have been the ones where I was truly off the grid and my phone didn't work and I couldn't connect any longer. So I think as much as the trend is accelerating in one way, I think part of what you're providing and the industry that you're catering to is going to keep growing because of a trend of people who want a counter position and want a maybe a yin yang to that duality, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think that's it. In that, there's going to be more skepticism as far as the content that we consume and what is real, and am I talking to a person? And is this an influencer that's an actual person, or an AI generated influencer? And I think like what I anticipate is that when we can vet something and know it's real, when we know it's somebody that we know and trust that's sharing a real experience and media from from something that we know wasn't manifested in the metaverse or something. We're gonna really, I just think consumers will place more emphasis on that, and more will make decisions around what they're going to do and the experience that they have, even more so based on what they can vet as real versus something that they may question, based on where we're going with content creation.
Yeah, I love that. So as a founder and marketing to B2B partners, mainly in the travel industry, what's the main channel that you guys leverage, and why do you leverage that the most?
That's a great question. To be honest, for us, so the channel that we leverage the most are really through partnerships. So we integrate with most of the reservation technologies that are here. It allows, obviously, for improved experience of our mutual customers with more simplified and automated solutions, but also it allows us to introduce our brands through our customers and networks. And it's really those partnerships working together, to lift more operators up and share that our message. I lost my train of thought. I'm going to stop there.
It's all good. No, I love it. So what's the main marketing challenge that you see, either for yourself marketing in the travel industry, or what do you see as a bigger trend that is facing down the industry in the next year?
Yeah, I really do believe that that human-to-human interaction, friends and family, authentic word of mouth. We provide memories, photos and video memories, to millions and millions of experiential customers, and actually that network of people that are sharing our product, actually, and sharing not only sharing their experiences, but are sharing our product and reaching other experiential businesses, business owners and operators. That is a meaningful channel for us. So I think, for us, it's really embedding our brand and product within how people share and refer within their personal networks, rather than so real customers sharing real experiences, but also including our brand through those networks.
I love that. So you have kind of a marketer's dream, which is called a product-led marketing strategy,
100%,
which is essentially the action of what you're looking for customers to do is inherently social. It's inherently viral. It's inherently shareable. So it really lends itself to that word of mouth, peer-to-peer
100%.
Ecosystem, probably better than a lot of others. So that's a pretty epic situation to be in.
And for us, we believe that every business that provides an experience worth remembering, not just tours and activities and attractions, but if you're a business that your customers want to remember, you should be actively helping your customers capture a memory, capture a photo or video of their experience at your business or with your brand, because ultimately they're going to consume that, they're going to share that, they want to tell their friends about it. Their friends will actively reach out to somebody that consumed and shared those experiences to find out how that was, what was your experience like with that business. So, really we see such a huge fit for, and recommend that any business that provides an experience worth remembering should be doing that on behalf of their customers. But you already see that, like restaurants now, you may take your photo. Hotels are building displays so their customers can take photos to share their brand. So, we see a pretty broad fit for at least our application, but also a lot of benefit in any experiential business that makes that part of what they do, that builds that into the customer experience as far as capturing those meaningful moments.
Yeah, so smart. You see the most successful Airbnbs, for instance, be the ones that have a 100%. Instagram moment 100%. Inside of the business. Or a hotel is really, everybody is thinking about their physical space now in the idea of how do they make it more shareable, how do they make it more inviting to media. Do you only do photos or do you videos as well?
Photos and videos.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I think you're right. How do you? It's about being active within that, not passive. That's something that we talk about, because people are going to take photos. Mm-hmm. They're going to capture moments of them of themselves at some type of business or brand, but are you included? Is your actual brand included when they consume that, when they tell other people about that? So how can you be an active participant in ensuring that your brand is part of the story as people consume and share and reach new like audiences. Yeah. So
I love it.
Yeah.
So what are you most excited about the future for the rest of your time here at Arival,
Yeah.
and then more generally?
I'm gonna be honest. The sponsored parties are amazing here. Yeah. Last year, it's such an interesting mix of people. Last year, somebody jumped in the pool fully clothed, so that should be fun. But all the presentations, the round tables, every session is just next. It's really high quality content. So I can't narrow to one specific thing that I'm going to participate in, because it's all going to be.
Got to leave a little bit to serendipity, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, Ryan. Anywhere you want to point the viewers to, or the listeners to, where they can either connect with you or learn more about fotaflo?
Yeah, just fotaflo.com. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. FOTAFLO.
Awesome. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Cheers.